What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Fire in the Preview here on the channel. This week, of course, Carlisle United make the trip down to Wycombe Wanderers, Adams Park, Saturday the 30th of September, and it is a 3 o'clock kickoff down there. Long trip for Carlisle this weekend, as to be expected with this league. But a real long trip down there. But let's meet the opposition in Wycombe. They were founded in 1887. Their current manager is Matt Bloomfield, and their stadium is Adams Park, which holds 10,137. Miles to miles, one way from stadium to stadium is a whopping 288 miles. So fair play if you're making that trip down. I have got my graduation ceremony from university, so I won't make it. I mean, I wouldn't be going anywhere because I don't think I could travel that far. But that's a topic for another day. Ninth, they finished last season with 69 points, and they sit 11th at the minute with 13 points. Looking at their previous 5 games then, we have got Wycombe 0, Sutton United 1, Mary Patrick's new team, in the second round of the EFL Cup. They then beat Northampton at Sixfields in the league before getting another league victory over Blackpool at Adams Park. That was a 2-0 win. They beat Crystal Palace's under-21s in the Papa John's group stage. That was a 1-0 win. And at the weekend, they didn't have the best result as Charlton beat them by 3-1 at the Valley. Now look at the Carlisles. Obviously, we had the 2-1 win over Shrewsbury. We then had that 1-0 defeat in the Papa John's against Accrington, 2-2 against Stevenage, 1-1 against Lincoln, and then the 2-0 defeat against Derby at the weekend, which, if you're going to look at it, I don't think there's anything wrong with getting beat by a team of Derby's stature. I think Derby are a big club, and there was positives to take from that game. That first half performance was really good. And hopefully we can take that into this game. I think it's just a long trip, and I think Wycombe are quite a good team as well. Quite a consistent team in the division. So it's going to be a tough game. We haven't actually played Wycombe Wanderers in a while, as you'll see with the head-to-head. It's not as bad as some teams that we, like Derby, we hadn't played them in so many years. But Wycombe, we last played them in 2018 in that 4-3 game. And then earlier in that season, we had a 3-3 draw against them as well. 2016 and 17 was a 1-0 and a 2-1 win. Then it was 2 back-to-back 1-1 draws. We got beat 3-2, 3-1, and then all the way back to 2012, a 1-1 and a 2-2. So very close games between us and Wycombe in the past. So I don't think this one's going to be any different. I think this one's going to be a close game as well. But looking into the teams in a bit more detail, obviously you've got Carlisle's team on your left-hand side there. For me, I've picked out Jordan Gibson. I think the battle of the wingers are going to be the key one here. I think Jordan Gibson has obviously had a fantastic start to the season. I've picked out Gareth McLean for Wycombe. I think he's a quality player. He's rapid. He's got the pace on the wing. But you've also got experienced players in there like Sam Vokes as well. Good quality the striker there in Sam Vokes. And of course, the familiar face is Richard Keogh. Obviously, he spent his time at Carlisle on loan in the 2007 and 8 season, and then signed in the 2008 and 10 season, making 80 appearances across 2 spells for Carlisle. But they've got quite a good team with them there, quite a solid team, especially for this level. A few players in off loan from the Premier League, like Man City, Sheffield, Forest, Palace, West Ham. So I think they've got a good, strong team. I think they've got a couple of really good players in there, and it's going to be a really close game. As of my prediction, I would make one change to the Carlisle's team, and that would be I'd put Thomas Hawley back in net. I don't think he will, if I'm going to be honest. I imagine that we'll keep Jocko Anderson in nets, but I'd put Hawley in there. But other than that, unchanged for me. I think this team is a team that is going to progress us. Garner and the Blade off the bench, Plange, Maguire starting. You've got Gibson, and then you've got obviously Moxon Guy, Huntington, Mellish, Jack Armour, Sam Lavelle and Finn back. I've just named the team backwards for some reason, but that's what I'm going for. You can see me putting my prediction on FanHub there. And I've went with a 1-0 win for Wycombe. I'm not sure, I'm just not feeling this game for Carlisle. I don't really have a reason why, to be honest. I just think it's a long trip, and Wycombe have quite a good team, and we might struggle with that long trip. I would assume the players are going down Friday night, possibly. But I've got one with 1-0 win for Wycombe. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're new here, why not subscribe to some weekly Sky Bet League 1 action, including Carlisle United reviews, previews, and much more. But thank you so much for watching. I've been C4. See you in the next one.
hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, 'cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light.